The next one is very similar to the previous one. Value your time high before its worth is actually high. So what does this mean? You should have something like an hourly rate, no matter what your job is, if you want to be an entrepreneur. So let's say they pay you a salary and it's on average $20 an hour. You want to be an entrepreneur, then in order to accommodate the extra risk, you need to be earning $30, $40 an hour. And you should have an awareness, of course, about this, but there should be an amount of money, let's say it's $25 an hour, that you say, I never do anything for less unless it develops me in some other way. So let's say that you want to work a temporary job to collect some money to start your business. You want to add a second job, and this job will not develop you in any way. It's only going to be about money. That's the plan. Of course, it may develop you in some ways. You may find contacts. You may learn some other skills. But let's say, for the sake of simplicity, that the point is just to earn the money. In that case, let's say $25 an hour is your minimum. You can take this amount and look across at your life. Is there something that I'm doing that I can outsource for cheaper and really get the time back? So if I'm doing cleaning at home and I can pay someone $20 to clean and I get my $25 hour back, it will be a good deal. If the cleaning would cost $50 an hour, probably not. And so you have awareness about the things you do and their financial implication. Most people are aware of this concept. It's nothing new, but most people forget the following. If you're working for $20, $25 an hour in a world with certain skills and the world has certain demand for your skills, the world values your time at, let's say, $25 an hour. But the world doesn't give a shit about your progress. For the world, for the economy, you're static. You're a minion who works for $25 an hour. It's supposed that if you do better work, your pay may rise by a bit, but this is largely static. But you want to be earning $100 an hour one day. This happens by starting to think in the way of people who earn $100 an hour today, so that it may happen in the future. Which means that while you're stuck in your relationship with the world, earning $25 an hour, in your mind, your floor should gradually increase and gradually become 100, which is hard if the actual money you get paid is still 25. So there's this dissonance, and you have to support this dissonance, otherwise you cannot aim higher and you cannot improve. So you need to believe you're worth more than you're paid. This doesn't mean like being an arrogant asshole and letting everyone know that you're underpaid for the amazing work that you're doing, but it means that you should actually internally believe it, that your time is worth more, and you should aim for ways to earn 100 an hour, even if it may seem like a stretch. Unless you believe it, it won't happen. And there should be a fake it till you make it effort until you believe it. You should talk to other people who earn this amount of money per hour, and then you should see that they're not smarter than you. Maybe they have more experience, but you can definitely catch up. And there are ways to do this, but the most important concept is that your time today is kind of worth 100 an hour. You're just underpaid. Again, not in the arrogant type of way of thinking this, but in the actual, this is actually true, because if 3 years from now you start working, you start earning 100 an hour, then in order for this to be possible, in order for it to happen, you should start doing the steps now, which means in a way that now you're starting to earn 100 an hour, because when you get there, you have already at the end of the journey. The beginning is now, today. So you should feel that today you're earning 100 an hour. Otherwise, this future never happens. If you don't have this feeling, the future never happens. Even though you're getting paid 25, you should think that you have a space to grow. And even though no one in the world, even though no one in the world believes that you're worth 100, you should believe. There's no other way forward. And the best way to believe is that, because otherwise when you're earning 10, you should believe that you're worth 30, and then the moment you start earning 30, you just got the belief that you're worth 30, and now you have to think that you're worth 100, and all of these steps take time. Way to really hack all of this mindset is just believe that your worth is infinite. Because then you don't want to have to make different steps. You just believe that your worth is infinite, and if someone comes to you and tells you, okay, I'll pay you $1 million to move my furniture for an hour and a half, and you should say, that's fair. If you're giving me the money, I'll take it. That's a consensual transaction. So if you feel this way, you see the opportunities that you will be blind to before. It's very important to just have this mindset that is future you thinking today before future you ever happened. Otherwise, future you won't happen, or things will be very slowly. It will be a grind. The way that I have got to an 8 million net worth is that I just always try to get more out of anything, out of my time, out of my resources. My worth per hour was $30, then 50, then 100, and today I'm not actually earning for my company $5,000 an hour, but I feel that my worth is something around $5,000 an hour. Why? Well, I manage an 8-figure company, and this is like 10,000 hours. In 10,000 hours, I should surely be able to double the value of my company. It's an immense amount of time. 10,000 hours, it's an unimaginably large amount of time. And when you multiply 10,000 by 5,000, and you get the 8 figures. So actually, you're always worth more than you think, and you should just really believe that you're worth more, and that this trend will continue to infinity.